Hi, everyone. This is my submission for the VeChain Hackathon through Draper University, Journey to Sustainable Authority. So what is this segment and what is the business model? Freight brokers are an evolving industry today where they have moved from old manual RFP processes to now digital tracking and quoting and also ordering loads. These digital brokerages operate on real-time pricing as well through load boards, which is a marketplace. And it has been written through Goldman Sachs and news articles like Frost and Sullivan that trucking as a service is going to grow from 11.2 billion to $79.4 billion industry by 2025. So this industry definitely is evolving already, and by implementing a blockchain solution, we can definitely come out as winners. So connecting shippers and carriers. What do these load boards actually do? They're a marketplace. They match these shippers and freight brokers to find carriers for load proposals. And once these load proposals are accepted by a carrier or a truck driver, then they are going to take that load, bring it to the shipment where it is designated for, and this is completed in real time through APIs that are connected through the marketplace. So, for example, big companies like XBO Logistics, JB Hunt, Truck Stop, Convoy, Direct Freight, DAT Solutions, even Uber Freight, they all have publicly available APIs that you can request a demo for, contact their support team, and even developer portals. So our customer relationship is mainly serving the driver and carrier community. We want to bring convenience of the drop and hook trucking system to also a sustainable environment and protect these drivers and carriers from climate change and an unsustainable industry where carbon emissions are not being tracked. So pretty much that ties into the value that we're bringing to the industry by tracing and tracking all carbon emissions for every single load in the United States. For every truck, like flatbeds, step decks, reefers, trucks, drive-ins, these are all data points that are traceable. And for example, we have APIs that give off the actual name of every single load, the age of it, the timestamp, the actual miles, and even the type of truck offered. So all in all, freight transportation data is already automating in the last decade. This is the perfect time for API to now take the next step into Web3 and continue to build on their supply chain by connecting it to a reliable blockchain solution. What can we do here at our key activities to integrate this and build a business here? We're going to be developing software, ideally, and connecting with partners like these large trucking vendors to create a business model that will integrate VeChain's already existing blockchain by tracking sustainability and then bringing that sustainability back to the industry so that we can create a large ecosystem of trucking and a marketplace that is already natural and carbon free. That's the whole idea. Now, in the long run, right now, we can say that these are our goals, but what are our short-term targets to create an actual business plan? Well, I believe that, and the reason I didn't include it in here is because I think that the business model can always be flexible. And as investors, this is something that we work on and grow as a team. But initially, what I really want to focus here is that, the business model itself is partnering and serving the shipment and carrier community. So if we can take a fee for every single load that is moved on these marketplaces and actually connect them directly to shippers and carriers, this would create a use case for the industry itself, because freight brokers are the middlemen in this industry. And by actually creating a technology that will dissipate this middleman, that will take away from this middleman and integrate both sides seamlessly, the technology itself will be so valuable that, creating any business model through that, whether it be, a fee or whether it be, actually providing information to the government for sustainability, or even, putting value on the fact that there is carbon emissions being tracked. That itself is the business model. And when you're working with long-term technologies and development teams like at VeChain, Draper Startup, I think that they're looking for people and projects that are long-term. And this is what I have to offer. The VeChain Stats is an amazing platform to be able to also integrate our data and information eventually to transfer it to the VeChain ecosystem. I also believe that Toolchain, for example, will help us develop this platform very, very easily with our team that we have in-house, and also VeChain Dev members in the Slack group and also in the Telegram group to help us create an initial track of the transportation and storage industry. Now, you asked, how do we get this information from? Well, partnering is a big part of the business. We will have to be contacting, large freight companies like DAT, integrating DAT's products and tools. Truck Stop, for example, is a large provider, and even Uber Freight today is developing their artificial intelligence and blockchain to, advance this industry. We can even integrate with their APIs that are already existing for the real-time pricing, for the real-time loads, and eventually integrate that into VeChain's blockchain to create a new segment in the blockchain with real-time and also with the past information. So ideally, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. This is my idea. This is something that has a very strong future ahead. The industry is growing. There are big players making an impact here, and VeChain's already existing technology helping the supply chains across the globe in different countries. Why not? Why can't we implement this here? So that's the attitude I'm bringing. I do come with the company, and I do have a team behind me. So I'm looking to start this project, and hopefully this is a good candidate for the hackathon. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.